Welcome to the Astute Sage. This is Miss Real. I want to thank you for lending me your ears at this time. Um, and if you want to know more about me, you can click the link in my bio, or you can just click down in the description box and read more. You can feel free to email me, and I will get back to you when I can. So I just wanted to come with just a couple of short messages. I don't want to really necessarily make this long. However, I just wanted to put some things into perspective. Oftentimes, we watch people, and these are normal, everyday people, and they gain notoriety, or they're in the spotlight, or they're well known. And some of us may want to be in that position where we're well known, where we're famous, where we have money, where we have opportunities and things coming to us. And that's not a bad thing, but a lot of us aren't even prepared, or a lot of us don't even prepare ourselves for the type of stress and demand that causes. We see a lot of people that are in the spotlight, and they're dealing with things that they can't necessarily talk about like they used to before, or they're going through and experiencing things that they feel like a lot of their followers don't understand. And there are 7.5 billion people on the planet. We are all interconnected, and a lot of us, we go through experiences and we feel like we're alone. And that's just the mind, the ego playing tricks, because we're not alone, and there are other people that go through the same things too. However, what we don't prepare ourselves for is for the backlash, is for the hatred. Um, Now, with the advancements of the internet and technology, people hide behind a screen. There's so much hatred on all of these platforms: YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, TikTok. People are so inundated, or it's so easy for people to express negative, to say something negative before they actually express anything positive. It's hard for people to tap into the positive, and it's easy for people to hide behind a screen and say what they want to say and feel like, words don't hurt. Words have power. That's why they say there's life and death in the tongue. And yet a lot of us forget that when we write our nasty comments. And I'm not saying just y'all, but just in general, like, people will write something nasty and degrading because they themselves feel low about themselves, and they see somebody that has something that they want or they wish to obtain. And instead of them studying them, because you do have people that watch you and they study you, they watch you to study you, to see how you do something, to see how you do it, to see if they themselves too can emulate the process. And what may work for you may not work for them, because the circumstances may be different, the timing may be different, the people may be different. But those are the people that watch you and study you. These are the people that they themselves cannot motivate themselves to do what they need to do in their life, so they like to bring other people down. They like to bring people down into their energy. Look at how many stars, from the time that they start to the time that they blow up, how many lawsuits they have, how many people take them to court over stupid shit just to try and get $1. I mean, it happened with Cardi B and Tasha K. That's one example. Tasha K is a gossip blogger, and she spread all this slander about Cardi B. And, the type of level that she's at. Cardi B went from being in the hood, being a stripper, to now rapping and being on platforms. And you got to think about the pressure. Are we really prepared to have to deal with the backlash? Are we really prepared to have our name slandered, to have our reputation be ran through the mud? Are we truly prepared to have to deal with these types of things? And a lot of us are not. We say we want the followers, we want the money, we want the support, but with that comes the backlash. With that comes people that want to tear you down, bring you down, and they will not stop until they get what they want. Some people, if they know that you're destroying yourself, they'll just they'll just push you forward. Like, there's one YouTuber, Nick Avocado. There are people that are motivating him to eat himself to death, and there are other people who are like, you need to stop. Those are two different extremes, but still the same form of energy. So we have to be mindful when it comes to things like that. When it comes to, we want a platform but not understanding, we have to understand the platform, the people that we're talking to, the people that we connect with. And sometimes these people are not going to be your friends. You can create a community. Does that mean you're going to be friends with everybody in the community? No. But you're there to bring a message, to bring a service, and to help people along. And that's just one thing that I think that we do need to think about is, are we prepared for the stress, the demand that is required when we move up in our career, when we move into certain limelights and levels. There's just the demand is different. What people expect of you is very different. And so I just wanted to bring that to you guys so that you guys can really sit and think about, as you're moving forward or trying to, level up in your life and your career. Are you prepared to be in the spotlight? Are you prepared to have people, wanting to know your business, asking you questions? Are you going to be snappy? How are you going to approach these people? How are you going to allow these people to approach you? Because at the end of the day, you're still a human, and you have feelings, and you have emotions, and you have good days, and you have bad days. And these are all things that sometimes we lose focus of as we begin to level up. And so I ask you, because these are the things that we all will have to face once we gain a certain level of notoriety, once we gain a certain traction and recognition in our career. Everyone's not going to be happy. Some people are going to be jealous. Some people are going to plot and scheme. And how do you deal with that? Do you have a plan in place? A lot of us don't. We wait until something happens and then we respond, instead of actually looking and instead of saying, oh, well, when. It's not if, it's when. So just sit, let that ruminate. I want to thank you so much. I hope this was helpful. Like I said, please feel free to email me. I hope you guys have a great day. Much peace, much life, much blessings. Have a great day. And until next time.